Many girls may have imagined what their wedding will look like, such as wearing their dream wedding dress, marrying their ideal husband, walking towards the altar, and even the first kiss as husband and wife. But this is not the case for everyone.
Around the world, a girl under the age of 15 gets married every 7 seconds.
I still have all of this emotional baggage of wanting to have done something with my life by now.
Many of you will be familiar with how child marriage affects thousands of girls around the world.
I was just a little girl wanting to have a boyfriend or something like that.
Many people don't realize that child marriage happens.
And I got married. I had just turned 13.
Mga batang ina na, nasa kanila raw tribo, pangkaraniwan na.
It is really all the time that I think about what I could have done or could have been.
Child marriage refers to any formal marriage or informal union between a child under the age of 18 and an adult or another child. Despite the fact that it robs girls of their childhood, this is still considered an acceptable tradition to many countries around the world.
Ang litratong ito, isang batang lalaki, isang batang babae, ikinasal. Bahagi raw kasi ito ng kanilang kultura.
Aming reliyon na Islam, kapag umabot ng kanyang edad yung lalaki ng 10, pwede siya mag-asawa. Ang babae naman, kapag siya'y nasa 9 na taon na, pwede na siya mag-asawa.
Sa Quran, walang sinabi na ilang taon kang dapat ikasal, basta once you have reached the age of puberty, pwede ka nang mag-asawa.
Isang pagkilala ho na sa ating mga kapatid na Muslim na meron ho silang sariling kultura.
These women and these girls are left to fending for themselves and protecting themselves. Something they shouldn't have to do, but that's the only choice.
Once married, girls are more likely to get pregnant multiple times at a young ages. 50% are more likely to drop out of high school and 4 times less likely to finish college. They also have a risk of divorce up to 80%. and 23% are already divorced by the time they turn 18.
According to Plan International Organization, there are 5 main reasons as to why child marriage still happens today. First is they believe younger wives are more obedient than the older ones. Second, despite the availability of laws protecting girls, these are not really enforced. Third, by marrying their child early, families believe that this can protect their child from sexual violence. Fourth, there will be higher dowry for older girls, which is unfavorable for parents. And lastly, the inequality between girls and boys.
My father had gotten what he wanted. By marrying 2 of his daughters as child brides, he had regained his honor and status within the community.
We have been taught that culture is where our attitudes are shaped. It is said to play a significant role in assessing whether certain attitudes are ethical or not.
Cultural relativism teaches us that there is no such thing as universal truth on ethics. There are only various cultural codes and nothing more.
No objective standards that can be used to judge other cultures. No moral truths that hold for all people at all times.
End child marriage now!
There's no place in civilized society for the early or forced marriage of children. These traditions may date back centuries. They have no place in the 21st century.
Child marriage may be seen as a cultural aspect in many countries, but it is not ethical to disregard a child's physical and psychological freedom and happiness.
Child marriage must become a crime.
Irrespective of the differences in culture, ethnicity, and religion, it is not ethical to just look at the bigger picture and undermine the negativity that comes with it.
Marriage before 18 is a human rights abuse.
We should be tolerant of other people's cultures, but it is also important that every child has the freedom to speak up and make decisions for themselves.
Deep into the eyes of a child is a hope. Whoever he or she is, wherever he or she lives, every child deserves a childhood.
We say no, 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 don't marry us off, 'cause we are girls, not brides. Speak out, you have a voice, just speak it out, oh girl.
Child marriage prevents girls from enjoying their own freedom and ends their opportunity to make their own decisions in life.
We are girls, not brides. We know our rights, we speak them out.
Upon marriage, young girls give up their childhood, dreams, and goals and live behind the shadows of their husbands.
We are girls, not brides. We know our rights, we speak them out.
Young girls are losing their rights without even knowing that they deserve them in the first place.
Oh girls, speak out. You have a voice, you know your rights, speak out. Nothing will stop us all from speaking out our rights.
The call to end child marriage is not to judge other people's beliefs, but to save the tormenting lives of young kids.
We are girls, not brides. We know our rights, we speak them out. We are girls, not brides. We know our rights, we speak them out.